Am I better than everyone else? Hello, welcome back to my channel. I still have short hair and I'm still obsessed. Let's get to the video, shall we? This one's going to be a very chatty one. I'm going to talk. I've been wanting to talk so badly. Like, I have very little social interaction like in real life people. So I just probably talk to my mom. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love talking and I talk too much and I realize that. So if you are not okay with it and you don't want to listen to this, you can leave the video. You don't have to watch this one. Get ready with me. I've not done this in a very long time because I do get ready but I don't have time to film it. So this one I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting ready.
For the funsies.
Oh, for starters, look at my mirror. Can you see it? Oh, it's so cute. Now that I'm here to talk, I forgot how to talk. I'm gonna put toner on my face. First thing first, my last video did very well. I think it's up to 5k views, and I know that's not a lot. Like, it's not a lot. Like 5,000 views is nothing, but for me it is a lot. We probably get like 800 views max on my videos on an average basis, but yeah, this one did really well and I got a couple of new subscribers as well. So hi, you're already probably regretting subscribing to my channel. I'm sorry, I'm very excited about everything. I'm sorry, I'm like a kind of like a dog. I wish I had time to put out videos on a more regular basis. I know that helps get me more subscribers and things like that, but obviously I don't have that much time. With the amount of things I'm managing right now, it's not possible. Like, if I pressured myself into let's put any video, just put a video every week, I think I'll soon burn out. And not that my video ideas are amazing right now. I like what I do. I enjoy the videos I make. I don't feel pressured to make them. Kind of like a hobby. It's not a career option. There was a point in my life I did think this would be a career option. I could be a YouTuber.
I have the personality for it.
But yeah, no. This is more like a hobby and I'm okay with that. And also because I have a clothing brand now, which is doing fine. It's not bad for starters. And I have very high hopes for it. So I'm trying to focus on that as a career option. So everything else is right now just a hobby. I've become a little bit more realistic, I would say. So yeah, I don't think for me in my situation, in the amount of time I'm willing to put into things like YouTube or Instagram or like painting, these things are not viable career options for me. Right now, I'm trying to focus on my clothing brand. I'm trying to focus on Water Lily Club because it's doing well and parents are putting effort into it. My husband is putting effort into it. So I'm trying to focus on that. Anyways, thanks for subscribing and watching my YouTube channel where I put very weird videos that make no sense, that are not coherent. I don't have a theme. I don't have a niche. And that's probably why my channel will never grow. That's okay. Even if my channel never grows, I think I'll still keep making videos. Not in the hopes that I'll get more views and I'll grow and I'll become a YouTuber, but because I genuinely like making videos. It's fun, it's a nice outlet. Again, I can pretend to be famous. I can pretend that I have a lot of listeners. And it's a nice fantasy world I've created for myself. And I enjoy it. Okay. Next step is sunscreen. By Shadow. It's good. If you have oily skin, this is a really great sunscreen. It's not greasy at all. I've moved to Malaysia. Did I say that already? I don't remember. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know. Anyways, I've moved to Malaysia. Is it nice? It's nice. It's very hot though. Like, I come from Kerala. For those who don't know, everyone else knows, I'm from Kerala and it is hot there. It is like sweaty, humid hot there. And Malaysia is a tad bit hotter. Like, it's not fun. Exhausting. You're like dripping and fighting for life when you go out. The food is great. Nasi lemak, not much because I'm not a fan of dried fish. I'm not an Onakamin girl. But if I had to eat it in the face of death, probably I will. But other than that, I don't like dry fish. So I don't like nasi lemak. But ayam goreng, their fried chicken, it's so good. It's like, and some places make it very well. So it's like juicy and like moist. I think you're not supposed to say that word on the internet anymore, but anyways, it is moist and juicy and it's crispy on the outside. It's like if KFC was like 100 times better. Can you imagine that? It's really good. There are a lot of cute things, especially online on their app. I think because they have like very open trade with China, there are so many cute things. Like, look at my door stopper. Look at my door stopper. It's adorable. It's a bear. AC remote. It's fine. And yes, my mirror. And lots of cute things. Like, the urge to buy unnecessary cute things is way up there. This is another lip balm I like because of the color, not the formula, but the color is great. It's almost like putting it's almost like putting on a lipstick. I will use that as a base for my blush to blend. Here's another lip. What is it? Is it a lip crayon? I think it's a lip crayon. I like this one. I'm very good at describing things. I like it. It's good. It's very nice. And I also use it as a blush. I think I put too much, man. Does not blend like a blush. Hey, kind of did. I'm completely blank. Can you believe it? The one moment I decide that I will be allowed to talk as much as I like, I have nothing to say. Back to when I was in college or when I was in US, just married, I cannot believe how much time I used to have. It's crazy. Now, it's like I wake up and then I'm like, go. And I know I actually kind of plan to have another child, not anytime soon, but I do want to have like another child. And I know at that point in my life, I will look back at this time and be like, you had so much time in hand. But right now, I'm searching like, where is the time? What year was it? 2016, 17, 18. And regret that I did not read enough books because I don't know, at that point, it's like, when you fall in love and then you lose interest in everything else. Yeah, that kind of happened to me. I got married and then there was this person in my life constantly that I didn't feel more. Okay, it's not like I'm blaming him for me not doing things. It's not like that. But I felt zero motivation to do anything. Like, I don't want to do anything. A kind of complacency, I would think. I was just happy not doing anything. I was just happy existing. And I know that sounds nice, but my happiness is dependent on what I've achieved in that day. And it's not like I'm a workaholic. Okay, don't get me wrong. I don't achieve anything. Because I'm the kind of person where my happiness is directly dependent on my productivity. I make a lot of plans. I make a lot of projects. Like, I'll do this, I'll do that. Oh, I should do this also. I should do that other one thing also. And then here's the twist. I'm also a major procrastinator. So I don't do any of these things. I end up feeling bad. Because I'm feeling bad, I have no motivation, so I don't do anything. Guess what? I feel much worse than before. It's like I'm relaxing and then I'm not able to enjoy it because I feel guilty for relaxing. But that does not help me get up my ass and do anything. And at that time, because I was in the middle of it, I did not realize what I was doing. But now looking back, I'm like, shit, man. I could have done like 10 times more. Trying to rectify that by doing as much as I can humanly possible now. And I know I can easily go into that loop of thinking like, oh, I already have so much chores, I have so much housework to do, I have my child to take care of, I should just relax and not do anything. Sometimes I do tell myself this, but I know like maybe in the next 5 years I will look back and regret it. So I'm doing the most. I'm still relaxing from time to time. I spend a couple of hours on the Instagram. It's not like I'm a perfect human being. I actually really want to talk about my child. My baby, my precious baby, the raw baby. But I refrain from doing that because if I start, I won't be able to stop. And then I'd be like, my baby does that. My baby does this. And that's how I constantly feel. And I feel it is wrong to impose that on like all the people who come to see my videos. So I try not to do that too much. I try not to post even on Instagram. I try not to post too much baby stuff. I don't know how many people care enough because it's my child and obviously I care and I'm obsessed, but it's very wrong to assume that everyone else is as interested. I still want to talk about him. I'm sorry. And I'm so happy that I can call my mom and talk because she has the literal, I think, almost the same level of obsession with my son. So she's down to sit and listen to every stupid little thing. Like, you know what? He did this today, and my mom will be like, ah. And I'm so thankful for her because if she did not want to listen, who on earth am I going to call every single day, like 3 to 4 times, and be like, Amma, he did this, Amma, he did that, he ate this, he did not eat this. And like nobody else would be interested. So I'm like very grateful that my mother is this interested. Thanks, Ma. I'm not gonna talk for my eyeliner, okay? No. Say something about Dhruv because my life has been entirely taken up by this little one human. He's doing great. He walks. Correction, he runs now. Not with great speed or great balance, but he's improving. And also he's started saying words, and it's like, it's the best thing in the world. It makes my heart so mushy when he says words. He loves his tiny books with the pictures on them. So he'll go through them. He'll be like, apple, mama. And I'm like, ah. It does drive me crazy on some days, especially when I'm tired and then in the evening. So you know what, we have found a resolution because in the morning we are fine, in the afternoon also we are fine. By evening I lose my energy, I become tired and I don't want to do this anymore. He's also probably grown tired of seeing me from morning to evening, that he is also like really angry at me. The moment when he starts being cranky and I'm starting to lose my shit, we turn on the TV. So I try not to give him any TV or screen time during the day. I keep it for the evening. He gets happy TV time. I get peace of mind. It's fun. I did not think I'll enjoy being a mother this much. Like, I like kids. I've always liked kids. I wouldn't say I'm great with them. Like, all kids love me. I wouldn't say that is true. I'm a little awkward around them. But I still do enjoy their company and I think they're really adorable. But I did not think that having my own child will be this fun. because it comes with a lot of responsibility as well. It's not all fun and games. Like you have to feed them, and then if they don't cooperate and then they don't eat, it causes a lot of stress. Because I only had realistic expectations of what motherhood will be, I did not expect it to be this fun. But it's fun, man. It's fun. I don't know if someone likes kids genuinely and likes spending time with them and has patience. You need a lot of patience. I'm quite a patient person. And thankfully, my husband is also patient. So it works out for us. If that is your case, then I think you will like being a mother or a parent, not just a mother. I think even it applies to dads as well. But if you're someone who's not into kids in general, then you will find it much more difficult and annoying because it's a lot of work and it's like constant work. You don't have any freedom for a couple of years, I feel. Again, also depends on the kind of child you have. Dhruv is not crazy. He's manageable. Like, he's fun and he's mischievous and all, but he's still like manageable. And I know that at one point or another that will change, and then it would not be as fun. But right now, I think we're in a really great place, and I'm like really enjoying it. He's doing all these new things. He's finding new things every day, and I don't know. It's just small things. It's so fun. I don't have words. I probably should end this. And it's like what 34 minutes of me talking. We'll have to edit that. This is what I like about short hair. I can just do to unstyled hair and it'll be okay. I mean, not amazing. Of course, there are like some crimps in my hair that if I wanted, I could straighten, but I don't have to. It looks fine otherwise as well. Thank you for having any interest at all. Like, even like when I get 300 to 400 videos, I know that's like really low in this economy of views. It is like so, it's nothing. Like 400 views is nothing, but even then I imagine like 400 people watched my video. If not the entire thing, at least they watched 5 minutes of it. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Like, why would anyone sit and listen to me talk for 5 minutes? That's my middle school trauma talking, all the imposter syndrome and all the, what was it called? Inferiority complex. Smells like middle school. I look nice. Very strange. In my self-esteem, there had been so much of like that I'm probably confusing others and I'm also confusing myself because I have low self-esteem, but there's also this part of me that's a bit narcissistic, a bit self-obsessed. Not a bit, sometimes a bit much. And I also revel in a lot of self-created fantasy. But it has kind of come down a little bit. It has become a little bit more realistic. And I used to be up at 2 a.m. giving fake interviews. Hi, my name is Gayathri Menokee. Yes. I used to do the whole shebang. I used to give award acceptance speeches, like really long ones. I'm thankful for my family. That's probably why I say a lot of I'm thankful for in a lot of my videos, because I've been doing that for so long that it comes out so naturally. Anyways, that's the tea. Constant battle between realistic Gayathri and fantasy Gayathri. Older I've become, realistic Gayathri seems to win. Sadly. I hate that bitch. But I still do one of things that make me happy, irrespective of awards, or in this case, views. I still want to make videos. I still want to make session reels on Instagram. What is the point of it? It's fun. Look, if you're boring, just say that. I've stopped writing, I know that. But I'm still hopeful that one day it will come back to me and I will be mentally in a place where I would be able to write again, which usually is not a great place. So I trust that also. Like, I usually write when I'm sad, so I don't want to be sad. But I hope eventually I will be able to find words for my happiness as well, not just my sadness. I would still like to paint, and although I may not sell them, I would still like to pursue it as a hobby. I've started seeing the value of hobbies just as hobbies again, because do you remember as children we had hobbies and then there was no internet and not everything had to be monetized because it was not an option probably, and you made art because you liked it, you made dresses because you liked it, you did something because you liked it and there was no other reason for it, made you happy. And then came internet and everything started becoming monetized. So if you have like even a little bit of talent in any area, people around you would be like, oh, you should do something, you should sell it, you should make money out of it, you can make a business out of it. And like, oh yeah, I should. I've literally had one person tell me that, hey, if I had the talents that you had, I would have made so much money by now. And I felt genuinely bad. Like, so what does that mean? That I'm lazy? Or what does that mean? Like I've done nothing? That whatever I've done is not of value because I did not make any money out of it? I felt really bad because it's not true. Because you have the talents you have and you still haven't made any money out of it. So even if you had talents I had, you probably would not have done much more. I don't know. Because that genuinely makes me question, like, have I really not done anything worthwhile because I did not monetize my hobbies well enough? I tried, okay? And sometimes it worked, and then a lot of the times it did not work. That kind of put me in the loop of like, oh, for example, if I'm painting, because I've not sold a lot of paintings, and I just have them here hanging out with me all the time. Instead of looking at them with happiness, there was a point in my life where I would look at them and I would resent them. Like, you should have been sold, you should have gone to other people's houses in return for money. And I kind of felt like I shouldn't paint anymore because nobody's buying it. And now I realize like how toxic that thought process is. Just because somebody is not paying money for it does not mean it is not worth anything. And I shouldn't do things just for money. I think that's obvious, but there's so much pressure to monetize any ounce of talent or creativity you have. You end up feeling like I'd rather not do anything. I'd rather not waste my time. But I slowly stopped that. I've taken up one thing, I'm focusing it on it, and everyone's quite supportive about it. So if you haven't checked out Water Lily Club, you probably should. If you like nice girly dresses, it's on Instagram. I will put a handle here. You should go check that out. Not just for me to make money, but as a way of supporting one creative dream I have. I've had many, and most of them flopped. So I'm like hoping this one would work out. You have genuine interest in fashion and nice cute clothes, you probably should come check it out. So follow the page. You don't even have to buy anything, you can just follow. That's free. I think that's it. I have nothing else to say. Thank you for listening to me. I will be right here making videos, making art, doing things I love forever. And it would be nice if you'd come around and watch me do stuff. Why do I feel fuzzy inside? Now that I've said things like I'm doing things for the love of it, I feel like,
am I better than everyone else?
okay. Bye.